Detecting title today, 8 May 621 fog here. There's that foam there again, boys. Y'all know how valuable that shit is? Looking at a metal detector. Alright, we're going to talk here about the Deus 2 here, okay? Because some people may not be familiar, you know? You have people becoming of age, getting older. And this machine has been released for a while now. Now you can buy this machine in some different configurations. Big Boy Hobbies sells these machines as such, okay? You can buy it with, you'll have to have a coil, okay? And you'll have to have a rod. But you have headphone options, and you have a control head option. You can have that, or you can have that. And there's two wireless headphone options by the manufacturer. As far as there's another little puck you can buy. It resembles that thing, but it doesn't have anything on it, okay, except a couple of buttons. And you get a headphone jack that you put on it. See that? Just like that one. Of course, there's the WSA2 headphones. XL, see them? Here's a pair of wired headphones with a jack that can be plugged into that WS6. So if you buy a Deus 2 with that component, and with that component, if either one of those components went bad on you, you're not out of the detecting game, okay? And if you own these, you don't even have to use that or that. You can use one or the other in the wild and be wireless. All right? So you can buy the full setup, which would be this and this, and one of the wireless headphones, and buy those. You have a backup source here should one of these go bad. What else? Now you see I've got an extra remote over here. Now I bought all this equipment you're seeing in this video, boys. Okay, don't get no damn bright ideas. So you see XP, they've come out with updates over the past. And they probably will come out with some more in the future for this Deus 2 platform. A manufacturer usually tells you, gives you some information on an update. Let me turn this camera off briefly. So the manufacturer could come out with an update. Or maybe you're getting in on this Deus 2 late in the game as far as after it's released. And you've got all those updates, versions listed on their site. And you're wondering yourself, well, which one do I pick? Well, here's one thing you can do with this Deus 2. If you own two remotes, or you bought the WS6 Master and a remote with your package, you get to load one version into your WS6 or spare remote should you have one, and the other into your remote, the other version. You can literally stand in your yard. You can do elevated tests. You can go to the wild. And get over targets. You can get over a target and you're like, I hear how that sounds. You can then turn off, if you're using the WS6, you would turn it off. If you're using the remote, you turn it off, turn the other one on. Have them both already preloaded with a coil serial number. So you can, in the real world out detecting, compare the results, comparing two separate versions. And you might can share that information with your friends even. How about that shit? Alright? Now, you know, this is probably, I've never heard this mentioned, but, you know, what would common sense tell you? Can you pair having the serial number of a coil of a DS2 loaded into either two remotes or a WS6 and a remote with unlike versions? Can you pair that call to both of those devices? The answer is no. It won't let you. So you can only pair to one at a time if they have different versions. Alright, so if that's got a different version or that's got a different version, you can only pair one at a time, but you can turn one off and turn the other one on. Okay? And that'll give you more or less the real deal, boys, per target, per situation detected. Now, some of the DS1 owners out there, maybe they're still running DS1s. Well, you had to have multiple coils to do this. The DS2, the coil is not updated. It's just this and this. Now, you have to update your headphones. The little WSA2 puck or these. So you could use an external speaker, for example, with one version, or listen to the target. Maybe you've got it paired to these, and you could have a pair of wired headphones and that. Turn one on, turn the other one on, and listen. So it's sort of handy, you know, for actual field testing, ain't it, boys and girls? You can't do this with any other machine. You would have to have multiple machines. I don't like packing around multiple machines. You see what I'm saying? So I can take, I don't even have to have, I can take that, these, and listen to both targets through headphones. Now I could have a full cup set of headphones to plug into that WS6 should I choose with an appropriate jack. Alright. Just something I thought I would share, you know, and you know, if XP does come out with an update, you might want to give this a try. That's going to conclude the detecting talk of the day, the mighty XP DS2. The XP Detecting Company, believe it or not, in case you don't know, has revolutionized the entire damn industry by way of pin pointer, the way they've wireless pin pointers, wireless headphones, updatable detectors. Where would the industry be without XP? That's going to conclude the video.